Hello everyone, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video, we're going to go over on how you guys can get a 50k triumph score in Destiny 2. Now before we get into that, if you guys don't mind, by please subscribing to the channel and liking this video and joining our community Discord. If you can do those three simple things, it will really mean a lot to the channel and it is much appreciated. So again, please subscribe, like, and join our community Discord. It really means a lot. And other than that, I just want to warn everybody that this still will take patience and time. There's going to be some tips and hints to get it before the event Moments of Triumph ends, but I just want to warn that it still will take some time and patience, so just be aware of that. So when you're going under to triumphs, easily go under your character like you're going to equip or change weapons and go all the way to the top left. You should see a section called triumphs. Now easily when you get there, you'll see all these circles. You'll see this thing called seals down below, and you'll see, you know, track, triumphs, and stuff like that. Now when you see all these circles, they display the activity and the triumphs that you need to complete and the total of triumphs in those sections. Pretend like destinations, Gambit, lore, Crucible, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go over the easiest ones to go for first, and then you can bang out the, you know, the more time consuming ones if you want to as well. So under characters, the very top left one, we're going to go over the first triumphs that you should complete. Well, if you haven't completed the Red War, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, or Forsaken campaign, they will award a lot of triumph points. Now, if you do the full campaigns, you will get an exact total of 250 triumph points score, but each of the missions does count as 50, so there's going to be separate triumphs for each missions, and then one big triumph if you complete all of them. So that can get a total around 1,000 points at max because you're doing 4 campaigns. Let me warn you that the Red War campaign is long and the Forsaken campaign is long, but I'm telling you, you will get a lot of powerful gear from doing these kind of activities, and you'll be doing a lot of amazing stuff and getting new locations, new gear, new exotics, stuff like that. So if you're into that, then if you want to go and do the campaigns, then you easily can go under Amanda Holiday in the tower, in the hangar, and you'll be able to use these campaigns. And I think that's how you can enable the campaigns again, so you'll be able to play them and get all these triumph points. Another huge efficient way to get triumph points is going to play Gambit. Now, Gambit can be easily found on the director at the very bottom, and you can see that when you tap on it, there will be 3 activities. One at the very top, the Reckoning, and then there will be Gambit and Gambit Prime. Gambit Prime is just 1 round of Gambit, and it's very intense with different situations, and the normal Gambit has 3 rounds, and it isn't as intense until like the last round. Now, it's up to you if you want to do Gambit or Gambit Prime. They both count, but I just want to let you know that Gambit has so much triumphs. I think it's like 238 triumphs in total that Gambit has, and about 30 to 40 of them are very, you know, more time consuming than others, very tricky, and you're going to need a full team. But the others are just asking you to deposit motes, get kills, get invader kills, kill blockers. Easily you can search up on YouTube some guides on how to complete those tricky triumphs up there, like the 30s and the 40 triumphs that are very tricky than the others, but easily they're just asking you to deposit modes, kill high value targets, kill enemies, about 100 enemies with different kinds of weapons. If it's going to ask you to get auto rifle kills, sidearm kills, linear fusion rifle kills, you can easily just get the kills in a Gambit game, then just change your weapon, and then complete 2 Gambit games. That triumph's done. Oh, you get like around 50 to 100 triumph points on the spot from that triumph, and it's the same thing for more triumphs just like that. A lot of those triumphs in Gambit, I think it has the most points in Gambit that actually award like 250, even 300 triumph points, and then there's just a lot of them that just award 50 to 100. And if you can easily just deposit modes, look at some of them and just go and annihilate. Some of them are going to ask you to get like 20 kills without dying, 50 kills, even 80 kills. And if you have that kind of issue, just use a bow, use safe weapons. You know, it really does depend on the map. If it, you know, it's going to ask you, some of them are going to ask you just to get kills, like get Vex kills, get Hive kills. It does change every game. So if you needed Vex kills and you got Hive, then you have to wait till the next game, or you could leave and just change back. But I wouldn't recommend leaving a Gambit game because, you know, it would be kind of bad to the other players and make it so they won't win. But I'm just telling you, like, easily you can play Gambit a lot and get a lot of triumph points. Again, this will be found in the top right corner. A lot of them are going to ask you again to get kills, to pause modes, kill blockers, get a lot of kills with, you know, a submachine gun, rocket launcher, stuff like that, get the whole team wiped with invaders easily. There's a lot of guides out there that can help you guys get a lot of the Gambit stuff done, and I would say Gambit has a lot of triumph points to help you get up to that 50k triumph score for the Destiny 2 Moments of Triumph seal. So the next efficient way will be Crucible or Strikes. Now again, you don't need to go in any order I'm putting it in, but again, Crucible and Strikes award kind of the same amount of triumph points if you want to think it that way. For Crucible, they only give you a lot of triumph points if you reset your glory and valor rank, and if you get kills with weapons, and then like crazy stuff like everyone in your fire team have to use like the same subclass, 7th column, like all those stuff, like crazy montages and stuff like that. Crucible gives a lot of triumph points for those kind of things, and as well as Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris. But with Strikes, it gives a lot per every single strike. Now, if you can do all the strikes at least once, you'll get a lot of triumph points. If you can do the Nightfalls with a team on LFG on Bungie, you'll get a lot of points. But you don't want to do like that crazy Nightfalls if you're a new light player just yet, because it might take you a bit more experience. But with Crucible and Strikes, they give a lot of points, but it does really depend on certain things in that activity itself. So Crucible, again, you have to reset your ranks, and they give a lot of points when you get kills, and then Strikes give a lot of points when you do every single strike at least once, and then from that point on, when you want to get like 100k in a strike that week, because this week right now it will be I think it's the Permidian. Yeah, I got like all glitched with another one, the Festering Core, back with like some other farm that people did, but now it's Permidian. It's about to be reset tomorrow. So again, there's going to be a new Nightfall tomorrow that you can try out, guys, and I wonder what that's going to be. But each week there will be something different, and if you want to hit 100k easily on that, you'll get a lot of triumph points for doing that. Now, if you go on LFG on Bungie.net, sign in on either PlayStation, Google, Stadia, Xbox, PC, what platform you play on, you can find an easy team for that console or whatever you play on, and you can easily find a person or people to help you with that activity, so you can bang that out and you can bang out the new stuff. So again, I just want to let you guys know that Vanguard and the Crucible, they give a lot of points, but it's really going down to certain things in that activity. It's not like a crazy thing, and I would think, oh, they would give me a lot of triumph points if I just easily get kills. They give some for maybe completing bounties, they give some for just doing like the mountaintop quest line, some for doing the recluse quest line, some for just, doing some minimal stuff, but they mostly give a lot when you reset your ranks and that you get kills, and then for, again, strikes, if you can do every strike at least once, and then if you do the Nightfalls, the Prestige Nightfall, well, not Prestige, well, like 1080s, 1050s, stuff like that, Nightfalls, they'll give you a lot of points as well. But if you do it twice, I don't think it gives you any. If you do everything once with Nightfalls or strikes just once, you get a lot of triumph points. But if you do it twice, I don't think you get any. Just to let you guys know. So the next one we're going to talk about is Destinations. It's located in the top middle on the Triumphs page, and it mostly goes under on all the planets, region chests, public events, and secret stuff on those places and destinations. Now, I just want to let you guys know that Mars, Io, Mercury, and Titan will be going away, and the Leviathan, but those 4 places, Mercury, Io, Mars, and Titan, will all be going away, so all the triumphs should be going away. So if you can do them before it goes away, then you get a lot of triumph points, and you don't need to worry about it later, and you'll be able to finish this seal easily with those triumph points, because out of 3 locations in Destiny, the Dreaming City, the Moon, and the Tango Shore has so much triumphs, has so much secrets. I will link a huge guide video if you want to check out on those 3 places, let alone on what to do there, so you can get a bunch of the Dreaming City. That location is so big with so much secret stuff like ascendant challenges, Easter eggs, exotics. If you can get a lot of that done, you'll get a lot of triumph points, guys. You get a lot up to the 50k mark. So if I will link it down, a video down below if you want to check it out, and that will help you with that destination, as well as the Tango Shore and the Moon. But the other places, Mars, Mercury, Titan, all the places that you get for free because you install Destiny 2, those aren't as difficult because they give a lot for just collecting chests, doing public events, collecting consumables on the places, collecting tokens, collecting, rank up packages from the vendors. They're easy things that you guys can do when you're a solo player, and I would think if you are solo all the time, then doing the destinations is the best bet, because you can get all of this all the way done in about a couple days at best to complete all of them, except, you know, the Tango Shore, Dreaming City, and the Moon have so much, and it really just depends if you have that, that expansion for those. If you do, then that you can get a lot of triumph points, but I think for the Moon you do have to have Shadowkeep. I'm not totally sure with that. I think you do. I don't know. But if you have Shadowkeep, then you can get a lot of triumph points from just doing the Moon stuff and the Dreaming City stuff. So the next section will be a lore section. Now, lore is like things that you find along the other path of doing other activities. Now, I gotta admit, there's a lot of lore out there that is just located in destinations and located in incentive places and just located around maps and such like that. I will give you a guide if you want to know all the lore places, the lore locations, and how to get all these lore stuff. But some of them, are locked behind now, and you actually have to do like a huge bit of grinding to get some of the lore stuff. But some of them are located in campaigns, such as the Forsaken campaign, the Red War campaign, even the Warmind campaign, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of lore out there that you can only do in certain activities, and there's some lore out there that you find in missions, some by doing kills, some by just finding out in the open. And I will put a video down below for every lore location. Usually a normal lore triumph is about 50 points, but if you complete a lore book, it's usually around 15 to 20 triumphs, you get 100 to 200 triumph points, which can significantly help you because there's a lot of lore out there in Destiny. So if you want to find a lot of lore books, go ahead, because it will help you a lot to get a lot of lore points for your, not lore points, triumph points to help you for your 50k triumph score for the seal. Now, the last thing we're going to cover is seasonal things. We're in Season of Arrivals. Now, seasonal things, it kind of says it in the title, are only available in that season. So the triumphs that you see here won't be available next season. And a lot of people have some more points than probably others because they were in other seasons. In Season of Dawn, if you completed pretend one triumph that was last year's winter season, if you completed one triumph there and you got 50 triumph points, and a new life player came into Season of Arrivals, where we are right now, they won't be able to get that 50 triumph points ever again. So some people might have more that they ever can't get because of Season of Dawn and Season of the Worthy Triumphs, or even Season of the Undying and before in the other old seasons. So that might why some people might have a really head start with triumph points and is in front. Now, Season of Arrivals has new things that are coming still, and they have a lot of stuff. Like you have the exotic quest, Ruinous Effigy, Traveler's Chosen, the Wither Horde. You have to hit season rank 100 in the season pass. The new content public event, defeat all 3 bosses, upgrade your recaster to like gift level 12, decrypt an engram on each of the options at least once. There's tons of stuff that can get you Altered Element, and tons of stuff that you need the season pass for, and you can get a lot of triumph points from doing this. I think it's like around 100 to 200 each time. That can give you a lot. So a lot of the triumph points that a lot of people might have are from previous seasons if they have played other seasons. Now, again, if you do have this season, go and grind out now before the season ends, because you get a lot of triumph points for this 50k seal. And then there will be some for the new event called Solstice of Heroes that will be arriving on August 11th that you can't get yet now, but it is free for all players, that event. So if you don't have the season pass, at least you can get some more free triumph points from just doing that event that will be coming in August, and then as well as the Traveler's Chosen later on. So there's some stuff that new life players who just joined back can't get, but that's why some of them are free, some of them aren't. So just knock out some stuff that you can do this season, like do the contact public event, defeat 3 bosses. There's a lot of guys out there that can help you with just completing normal stuff for this season. So that's all the triumphs or all the tips that I think that you guys should do. Just another little summary if you want. Do the campaigns from all the stories, Shadowkeep if you have it, Forsaken, and try to do the one, if you don't have those expansions, and try to do like the Red War, Warmind, Crucible, Cyrus. Do Gambit a lot, or at least some of Gambit, so you can get a lot of those triumphs. You can complete a lot in just a couple of games and get a lot of triumph points, completing strikes or resetting your Valorant, getting some crazy things in the Crucible like Annihilation, or having some triumphs where you have to have the same subclass, and you just have to read some and complete bounties. And then when you go into destinations, of course, you just get public events, collect region chests. There's a lot of them that are very easy that you guys can do. And if you're a solo player, again, go and do destinations first. Lore can be found anywhere probably in the system, and there's gonna be a lore guide if you want to check it out down below as well. And you're having a seasonal stuff as well that we're doing right now. And yeah, I hope you guys again did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, then please subscribe and like to the channel. I wish you guys all luck to 50k and try to get there. So again, if you have anything that comes up, or any ideas or any hints that if there's more ways to get triumph points, I will let you know, and then I can give you some more hints and tips in the description down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.